Younger the children, ask more the motivation.
Recording is okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Using the chat box if you have anything to share with us. For better Zoom experience and internet usage, we request everyone to switch off the video and mute yourself. Kindly do not share screen unless requested to do so. A humble request to mute yourself and maintain discipline to have maximum fun. With no further delay, come on, let's enjoy this evening. We begin this day with an invocation song by Asunanda ma'am and Janki ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Mudakaratat modakam Shada vimukti sadhakam Kaladharavatan shakam Vilasalakarashakam Anayakam Vinashati Bhadetakam Natashubhashunashakam Namamitam Vinayakam. Over to Janaki ma'am.
ಕೇವಲ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ತನ್ನ ಆಭರಣಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಧರಿಸಿ ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚವನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಿಸುತ್ತಾನೋ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಗಣಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾಯಕನಾಗಿ, ಸಂಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿರುವವರಿಗೆ ಸಹಾಯಕನಾಗಿ, ವಿಧ್ವಂಸಕ ಕೃತ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಕನಾಗಿ, ಅಮಂಗಳಕರವನ್ನ ದೂರ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಂಗಳಕರನಾಗಿ ದುರಾಲೋಚನೆಗಳನ್ನ ದೂರ ಮಾಡುವನು ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಸಂತೋಷದಾಯಕವಾಗಿ ಮೋದಕವನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ಗಣೇಶನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸುವ ಭಕ್ತನಿಗೆ ಆ ಗಣೇಶನು ಮೋಕ್ಷ ನೀಡುವನು ಎಂದರ್ಥ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you everyone for joining us prayerfully. Next, we welcome our dignitaries on our e-stage. We feel honored to have with us Sharma sir. Sharma sir, you hardly need any introduction. You have made all of us proud by your distinguished work in numerous capacities. A man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, we welcome you to the event, sir. Next, we welcome an idol of knowledge and experience and inspiration to all of us, our beloved principal ma'am, Srimati Vani Sharma. Welcome, ma'am. With great pride, we welcome the chief guest for the evening, Ms. Reshu Beg, Youth Service Director, Rotary Bangalore Junction. Welcome to the event, ma'am. We also warmly welcome our HMs, Geeta ma'am and Janki ma'am. Welcome everyone. We are glad that you are here today with us on the e-stage. World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th June every year. The thought of World Environment Day took shape during the UN Conference on the Human Environment in 1972. The purpose of the conference was to focus on human intervention and its impact on the environment. The United Nations Environment Program was created as a result of this conference. Over to Sunanda ma'am to know more about our environment and its importance.
Thank you, ma'am. Samudra Vashine Devi Parvatastana Mandite Vishnu Patni Namastutyam Padasparsha Chamashvevi. O Mother Earth,
who has the ocean as clothes and mountains and forests on her body, who is the wife of Lord Vishnu, I bow to you. Please forgive me for touching you with my feet. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sunanda Bakshi from Tapovan, and today we are here to understand the importance and appreciate with Mother Nature that has been doing for us over the years. We have developed a habit of taking her for granted, which brought upon us several serious problems for our very existence and survival. Everyone here is well aware of the Amazon forest fire. It was the mother's wrath which we brought upon us. Let us take a moment to introspect what we have done to our mother and how can we save her. We all are well aware of the things we have done. Let us think, how can we rectify those mistakes? Billions of years ago, the earth was there green and clean. It was our species that coined the terms global warming, pollution, ozone layer depletion, and deforestation. We have led to this situation, and it will be us who will be taking Earth out of this misery. Let us take the place to make this happen, and what day could be better than today, World Environment Day? The day raises awareness about environmental issues like global warming, marine pollution, human overpopulation, protection of wildlife, and sustainable consumption. It has spread so far and wide that World Environment Day has become a global platform for countries to reach out to the public. Why do we need to protect our environment? What will we get from it? To enhance the human health, the cleaner our environment is, the better chance we have at living a healthier life. To protect our ecosystem, multiple species are at brink of extinction due to irresponsible human behavior. We can't survive without a healthy ecosystem, and the ecosystem won't survive with so many species are at risk. To combat climate change, I just mentioned the forest fires of Amazon. It was the nature that got rid of the problem. The rains helped us in establishing control over the fire. Similarly, the earth needs time to heal itself, and we need to give her that time without ruining the situation. And if we do not do that, we would face several other disasters on the scale higher than the tragic Amazon forest fire. Let us see what would happen if we do not take our steps forward in saving Mother Nature. There is no scale. There is no scale that can measure the impact of environment degradation is having on us. To name a few, I would prefer to emphasize on something that could possibly draw everyone's attention. A world without forest is a man without lungs. Oxygen is something that is highly indispensable for our survival, and the only known natural source is a tree. And what are we doing to that only source? We are cutting them, destroying them, and burning them down just to satisfy our materialistic needs. This has led to several other disasters, including drastic climate change, desertification, soil erosion, floods, and increase in greenhouse gases leading to global warming and ozone layer depletion. Pollution is one of the major byproducts of environmental degradation, which creates havoc in our daily lives. The first thing that comes in mind is pollution of air, water, soil alike. We can't survive even if anyone is not in a good state. These form the very base of human survival. Case of asthma, arthritis, bronchitis, as claimed lives of several innocent souls. We can't even trust the food products that we have been consuming. 100 years ago, our ancestors would not have thought that we will have to pay for clean drinking water, and 100 years later, I really wish that our future generations will also have the same thought. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sunanda ma'am.
Thank you.
Over to Janki ma'am to know more about our chief guest for the evening, Ms. Reshu Bed.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. ಈ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆಯ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಜಾನಕಿ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕಿ. ತಡಾಗಕೃತ ರಕ್ಷರೋಪಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಯಜ್ಞಶ್ಚ ಯೋ ದ್ವಿಜಃ ಏತೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಮಹಿಯಂತೆ ಏ ಚಾನ್ಯ ಸತ್ವವಾದಿನಃ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಮಹಾಭಾರತದ ಅನುಶಾಸನ ಪರ್ವ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ 58 32ನೇ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ ಸರೋವರಗಳನ್ನ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡುವವರಿಗೂ, ವೃಕ್ಷಗಳನ್ನ ನೆಟ್ಟು ಪೋಷಿಸುವವರಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಯಜ್ಞಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಮಹತ್ವವಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನ ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಮಹತ್ವಪೂರ್ಣವಾದ ವಿಶ್ವ ಪರಿಸರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಯೋಜನೆ ರೂಪಿಸಿ ಮುಂಬರುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೆ ಪರಿಸರದ ಅರಿವು ಮೂಡಿಸುವ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವುದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಈ ಮಹತ್ವಪೂರ್ಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ವೃತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿದ್ದು ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಮತ್ತು ವ್ಯವಹಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಗಾತಿಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸುವ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿದ ಬಹುಮುಖಿ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಹೊಂದಿದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಪೈಡವರ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ಬೆರೆತು ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಸಾಹಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಮಗುವಾಗಿಯೇ ಇರಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುವರು. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಯೂತ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ 2 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಸರು ಮಾಡಿ ರೋಟರಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅನ್ನ ಉನ್ನತ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಿಸುವ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೆ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಸಂದಿದೆ. ಅರಳಿದ ಹೂಗಳಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರು ನಮಗ ಬೇಕಾದ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ತರುತ್ತಾರೆ ಎಂಬುದು ಇವರ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಹೀಗೆ ಇಂತಹ ದರ್ಶನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವಂತಾಗಲಿ ಎಂದು ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಓವರ್ ಟು ದೀಪಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Thank you, Janki ma'am. Now, I request our beloved principal ma'am to address the audience.
Namaste. I hope I am audible. First, I would like to start with our little angels, the children. They are more bubbly and active, and they are the first people to join the program also. So I know that that is why always my love and concern for the children. Only thing is, before starting what I would like to say the intention of this program, a big apology and sorry to the new generation, the young generation. Children, it is not your fault at all. You have been given this rotten, if I don't like to say rotten, but at least to damaged nature to you. The nature is beautiful, and then it's a divine creation, and just we have the potent and advanced creatures on the earth. It is our responsibility to ensure that our partners in life, that is plants and animals, flora and fauna, without them nothing survives. We have to coexist. We should learn to nurture nature, and that has to come. Unfortunately, maybe our generation and our previous technology or whatsoever it is already have brought it to this. Level of all angles of pollution. So unless the purpose of having this huge 1 week like a festival, whether marriages are done or not, we have celebration time, and we are extremely thankful to the parents also for some activities. That the whole purpose of it is to ensure that you will be awakened, and as a future generation you will ensure that you nurture the nature. So before we were doing different activities, practical activities. So glad and so thankful to each and everyone who have participated. So today I will over it to the next person, because we are going to have a long program. So children, ensure to protect and nurture the nature. It is your responsibility. We are with you. Yes.
Thank you, Vani ma'am. We all promise to adopt a zero tolerance attitude towards environmental damage. World Environment Day reminds us to strengthen the world and ensure that nature is preserved at all costs. We all are linked with the environment. We breathe only because other elements in the environment are supporting our metabolic process. Any damage to the environment will be reflected in our health. To create awareness among students, we at Tapovan have been engaging students in various activities as part of a week-long Environment Day celebrations from 26th May to 2nd June. A great week and many learning with fun moments were there for all the students. The idea was of observing each day with a theme. Class-appropriate activities related to the theme of the day were assigned to the students and were judged. On day one, the theme was Plant a Tree, Save Our Earth. Students were made aware of various topics, including germination, compost making, and the importance of Navagraha Vanam or planet trees. Day two, drawing and poster contests were organized on various topics, including Save Trees, Food Chain, and Save the Earth. Day three, the theme was Immunity Boosters. Students were made aware of the benefits of immunity boosters available around us. A video contest on the topic, Explore the Immunity Boosters at Home, was conducted. Day 4, the theme was Trash to Treasure. The concept of innovation, idea of reduce, recycle, reuse, and creativity in design were kindled in students by the craft competition Best Out of Waste. Day 5, the theme was Save Animals. Children were given opportunity to participate in essay writing and PowerPoint presentation contests as per their grades. Children were also made aware of the importance of animals in Hindu mythology in the form of a quiz. Day 6, the theme was Save Water. Students participated in the collage contest explaining the importance and need to conserve water. Day 7, students were given various pen and paper activities, including crossword puzzles, word games, to familiarize the terms related to our environment. The week-long activities organized at Tapovan gave the students an insight to prevent, halt, and reverse degradation to our environment. To sum it up, always remember that the gifts and blessings which nature endows on us are priceless. It is rather essential to conserve them all for a better future and life for all. Thank you. Our Tapovan School Garden is nothing short of a paradise. Our school garden connects students to the natural world and helps create responsible caretakers of the planet. School garden ultimately contribute to connections between students, teachers, community, food, nature, and sustainability. Over to Jayashree ma'am for a total recall about the Tapovan Vatika and our environment-friendly measures. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Deepa ma'am. A very warm welcome to everyone in the meeting. Thank you very much for joining us today. Let me go ahead and share with you about how our school has taken its role and changed the environment, at least in a small area that it has. Our school that everyone knows is always blooming with life. From the smallest of creatures like this cricket to the largest of trees like the fig trees and the mango trees, and of course, the coconut trees. It has a lot of life all around it. We have always done at the school our part in protecting the environment, from breeding and raising small rabbits to growing a lot of fruit trees like, as I mentioned, the figs, the coconut, the bananas, and so on. In this particular ground, there are many beautiful flowers that are always blooming, regardless of the season. You also have small creatures doing their role and playing their part in ensuring that the environment blooms and stays safe. From the tiniest of earthworms to the animals to human beings, each and every one of us has a role to play in protecting our environment, and we must make sure that we do it. Playing a small role like using eco-friendly and environmental friendly equipment and tools for our functions is one of the things that we do. Everyone knows that we follow and use small eco-friendly and reusable equipment in our school. We also provide a lot of different plants and blooming nature to all our guests and to the parents and the students who come to visit us. In our school, we have done it all, from the flowers that are blooming in the ground to the fruits and the animals that are growing. And this was only possible because our students have made a very good contribution and encouraged us to do the same. Here's a small video by our student, Namit S., in which he shows the beauty of our school. And this is one of the encouragements that we get in order to do our role as well to protect our environment. Please have a look. Now, wasn't that wonderful? It is such kind of initiative from our students that makes us as teachers do our role and play our part in ensuring that we have a beautiful environment for our students and for our children to enjoy. Now, let us go ahead and have a little bit of fun. I'm going to now show you a bit about 9 different planets and their role and the plants that are associated with it. I'm sure all of you have heard about the Navagraha Vana. So let us now have a small look at it. In the process of talking to you about it, I will be asking every one of you a few questions. So if you know the answer, please do raise your hand and I'll call upon you. Please make sure that you keep yourself on mute so that there's not much of noise. And this quiz is open for all, from the parents to our teachers and to all the guests who have come here to witness this celebration. Let me start with the very first planet. Navagrahas are associated with the 9 different planets of our solar system. And each plant, which we find in our school, can be used to pray for this particular planet. So let us start with the sun. Can anyone tell me, please raise your hand if you know, which plant is associated with the sun? Yes, Avinash?
Sunflower.
Sunflower, very good. And Hiranmayi, what is your answer?
Ma'am, sunflower.
Sunflower, yes. It is very easy to understand that the sunflower is associated with the sun. But there's a plant which is found in our school, which is also associated with the sun. It is this. Does anyone know what this plant is? Yes, Nayana ma'am, your hand is raised.
Ma'am, Digant, ma'am.
Oh, Digant. Okay, go ahead, Digant.
Ekkada Gida.
Ekkada Gida, very good. That is the name in Kannada, and in English, it is called the crown flower. Now, this particular flower, though can be poisonous, and you should be very careful with it, is used to pray to the Lord Shiva. And it is said when you pray to Lord Shiva with it, he becomes very happy and is willing to bless you with a lot of prosperity and happiness. Now let's go to the next planet, which is the moon. I'm going to show you the flower and ask you what the name of this flower is. What is this? I see that Reshu ma'am has raised her hand. Ma'am, can you tell me what this is?
Those were the previous one. This I don't know.
Ah, it's all right. Can anyone help? Oh yes, Harshit, can you please help?
Ma'am, Jasmine.
Very good. This is the jasmine flower. Now, the jasmine flower comes in 200 to 200 different types of. You can find them in many different countries and they grow very, very beautifully. We use them to decorate our houses, to decorate our hair, and of course, to pray with it. And in some parts of the country and the world, we also use it to make tea. I wonder how that tastes. Now, the third planet that we come to, and I have someone already raising their hand for it, is this particular one, the Mars or the Kuja. Patience, my dear students. Yes, the person who said it is right. It is a pomegranate. Now, pomegranate is one of the healthiest fruits that you have in the world. It is also found in many of the different countries and is rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and they can also contain a little bit of sugar, which is what makes it a little sweet. Next, we come to Mercury, the Buddha, with one of my favorite fruits.
Lemon.
Yes,
Lemon.
thank you. Raise your hands. I'll ask you the question, but everyone is right. Yes, it is a lemon. I love lemons. Thank you. Now, lemons are small evergreen trees. They're always green and they usually grow in South Asia, especially in Northeast India. They have a little bit of a sour taste, but they make for wonderful juices and for different kinds of foods. They're also very good for your vitamin C. So have a little bit of lemon with your food as much as possible. Next plant that we come to and the planet that we come to is Jupiter. And yes, Reshu ma'am is ready with her hand raised.
I know the Kannada name. I think it is Arali Mara.
Arali Mara. Janaki ma'am, is that true? My Kannada is a little poor.
No, it is a Anjura.
Anjura. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Ficus.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the answers. And yes, in English, we call it the fig tree. And this one is also a very delicious fruit. You can have it just like that, or you can even have it dried. And in Ayurveda, we use it to treat a lot of different ailments, even diabetes, because it has a lot of calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and iron. And this tree is associated with Guru, like your teachers. The next fruit that we come to is Venus and mango. Everyone knows mango. That's why I didn't give this quiz. Yes, mango. Thank you. Mango. Mango is the national fruit of India. Yes, Vaishnavi, it is mango. Now, it contains vitamin A, B, C, D, all the vitamins, potassium, sodium, and it is very tasty. You can eat it with the green mango as pickles or raw, and of course, the yellow mangoes, of which there are different types, and they are very tasty. You can make mix. Mango Sultan?
Mango Sultan.
Yeah.
Mango Sultan, mom.
Yes, it is a mango.
Neem. Even I know this.
Very good. The neem tree is associated with Saturn or Shani, and it is really the neem tree also has a lot of different fruits and seeds which we use to make neem oil, and we can use it on our body to make it healthier. Neem branches or twigs are also used as brushes to make our teeth really white and healthy. And in villages, it is called the pharmacy because many people use neem leaves to help cure them with fever and coughs. The next planet that we come to is Ketu. Now, Ketu has this really odd looking plant. What is this? It is darba. Darba, exactly. Yes, it's the darba. Darba is also commonly called grass or big cord grass, and in Hindi, it is called darba or kusha. And we use it in our prayers, especially when we are praying, meditating to our God. We keep darba around us so that we can be calm and peaceful. Let us go to the very last one, Rahu. This is also nice. What is this? Shilpa ma'am. Okay, calm down, everyone. Calm down.
Grass.
Grass. Very good. Now, all right, students, calm down. Thank you. Very well done. I'm very happy that all of you know this. But this is the Dhruva grass, also called Bermuda grass, and lots of different names. You can find it in Europe, Africa, Australia, in lots of places in Asia. So much of it grows. And when you pray to Ganapati, my favorite god, with Dhruva grass, he always helps us out. It is his favorite, and we can use it to worship Ganesha. It has been a part of our rituals since a long time. Now, these are the Navagrahas, and these are the plants that you can use with them. I hope you had a lot of fun learning about all these plants, and thank you so much for participating. And I'll send it back to Deepa ma'am now. Deepa ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Please mute
Thank you,
yourself so
ma'am.
Deepa ma'am can speak.
Thank you, Jayashree ma'am. Dear students, kindly mute yourself to have maximum fun. Thank you, Jayashree ma'am, for the wonderful visual treat you took us through. We all are eagerly waiting to go back to school and explore these wonderful trees at Tapovan. After all the hard work our students put in through the week, it's now time to know the winners. Over to Sujata ma'am to know the winners from the secondary section.
Yes, good evening everyone. I am Sujata, faculty of Tapovan School. Today I would like to take privilege to announce the result of Environment Day. Actually, I am very pleased to be speaking to you today. I hope that you feel as excited as I am to be a part of this great moment. Beloved my children, first of all, I congratulate to you all from the Tapovan team for participation in the various events in this Environment Day. Okay, so we'll start. First competition, seed and sapling competition, and first place has won V. Gautam, grade 6. Very good. Second place has won Digant Harsha for grade 7. Next competition is a drawing competition. First place has won Monisha Y. Naik, grade 6th. Second place has won Lakshmi Shetty, grade 7. Third competition, immunity booster. In this, first place has won Yatin PM, grade 7. And second place has won Ranjita, grade 6th. And bird feeder craft, only one winner, that's a Pragna DP, grade 7. And I will go to our next competitions, poster contestant. First place has won Archana, grade 10th. Second place has won Bhargavi, grade 8th. Next, our immunity booster video. So first place has won Ankita, 8th standard, 8th grade, and second place has won Nidhi, grade 8th. Very good. Next, craft work. And here also we are getting the 2 place. So first place has one Ankita, grade 8. Craft work Sushmita, 10th standard. And Lavanya in the second place has one Lavanya in the grade 9th. And last, animal symbiosis in first place has one Rakshita, grade 9th, and Arpita grade 9th. Arpita grade 8th. Thank you, children.
Congratulations,
Yes,
winner, and thank you, Sujata ma'am.
Thank you, Ms.
Healthy garden soil is the basis of healthy plants and a healthy environment. When the soil is in good shape, there is less need for fertilizers or pesticides. Presenting a video on compost making by our Geeta Ram ma'am and Namit of class 10th.
Voice we can't hear. We can't hear, ma'am.
Our planet?
Earth.
Yes, my child, Earth. We need to protect our planet. What are the things you see in our surroundings?
Animals, birds, trees, human beings, soil, plant.
Okay, my dear child, very good, very good. What do we call all these as?
Nature, ma'am, or environment.
Okay, this is called environment. Very true, Jaswant. So all the living things and non-living things like animals, plants, human beings, rocks, soil are called environment. My dear children, what is our duty concerning our environment?
We must protect our environment.
We must plant more trees.
Good. Naveen?
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Do not throw waste.
Good. What are these waste materials called?
Onion peel, carrot peel, potato peel, onion peel, fruit peel, apple banana peel, eggshell peel.
What should we do with these materials? Okay, nobody knows. It's okay, it's okay. You have told all the answers. I will tell you. Out of this, we make compost. What we call? Compost.
Compost.
What is compost, children? Anybody knows?
It's a mixture, ma'am.
Mixture of what, my child?
Mixture of mummy's kitchen waste.
Yes, very good, Jaswant. Compost is nothing but the mixture of all these ingredients and to fertilize and improve the soil. It improves the soil. Very briefly, I will tell you how to make compost. In a mud pot, put one layer of soil, second layer if it is their previous compost, third layer dry leaves. Dry leaves you could not get means pieces of paper. Fourth layer green leaves or grass. Fifth layer your kitchen waste materials. Like that only you have to go on, pile it up once again, second round, third round. Okay? My dear children, in our next visit, I will explain and will do the practical work of doing the compost. Children, know the benefits of compost. Anybody? Jaswant?
It is healthy for plants.
Very good. Any other points?
It is compost is friendly, ma'am.
Very nice boy. Very nice boy. Yes, my dear. It adds nutrients to the soil. It's environmental friendly and resists diseases and pests. Here is the homemade compost, my children, used in our garden plants. You can also enrich your garden with the homemade compost. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, very nice of you. My dear children, you made my day lively. So sweet of you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
When healing with medicinal plants is healing with medicinal plants is an old treatment method as old as mankind itself. Over to Jayashree ma'am to know more about medicinal plants.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I hope you have learned a lot about composting from the video that was made. Is anyone on unmute? Please mute yourself. From the video that was made by Namit and Geeta ma'am, who have contributed a lot. Now, let us learn a little bit about the kind of medicinal plants that are available around you and especially in your school. So let's go back to Tapovan for a while. In our school, it is always green and it's always beautiful, and it's because of these numerous plants that are available in the school grounds. Let us start with one of the healthiest plants there are, the lotus plant. Known for its beauty and one of our principal's favorite spots to sit in, the lotus plants are also quite healthy. In traditional medicine and in Ayurveda, applying the paste of lotus petals or seeds can help to moisturize and rejuvenate, which is to regrow your skin into a healthier one. And that is why lotus is used in cosmetics. They're also used to manage bleeding disorders in case of a cut or a wound. Next, one of the favorite of all Hindu families is the tulsi plant. Grown almost everywhere, tulsi is also known as the basil plant in English. In most of the other countries, it is used for cooking, whereas in India, we also use it to pray to our gods. It is known that basil can help to give us a healthier lungs and can help us with the treatment of cold, fever, cough, diabetes, and even for our heart health. It is an antibacterial herb which you can use for cooking and for prayer. Also, it makes a really delicious tea. Next, we come to, the gooseberry plant. This is found in our school right next to one of the classrooms. I know one of the teachers could happily tell you where it is, and is known as the West Indian gooseberry or simply the gooseberry tree. We also call it the amla tree. It tastes sour and a little bit tarty, and you can use it for food. In Bangladesh, India, and Indonesia, even the leaves are cooked and eaten. We can make it into candies, but the main reason amla or gooseberries are so important is because they're full of vitamins, fibers, potassium, and manganese. This is why in Ayurveda, they are used in the treatment of asthma, diabetes, rheumatism, and other conditions. Rheumatism is for your bones, so it's always good for them. Next, we come to the cashew tree. It is also known as, it is an evergreen tree that produces the cashew seeds and it has a fruit. The seed is commonly eaten as a snack. You can either fry it, eat it raw, add it with salt and pepper, a lot of different ways of eating it. Cashew is known to help you relax the nervous mind and to calm people down. So next time you have an exam coming up and you're nervous, students, you can have a few cashews so that you can calm down and write your exam peacefully. Cashews are also known to help lower your blood cholesterol levels and improve your heart health. Have a few cashews every day and you will lead a very healthy life. The coconut tree. The coconut tree is a wonderful tree because it is so very useful. Each and every part of the tree is used in various different ways.
India, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. It is used to provide food. It can provide fuel. You can use it for cosmetics, coconut oil for your hair. It is used as medicine, building material, cooking utensils. Whew, there's so many ways of using the coconut. According to Hindu culture, it is also used to welcome goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Next, a fruit with a very beautiful name, the cotton candy berry. The cotton candy berry is one of my favorites. As a student, I used to eat them a lot. I even eat them now. Native to Mexico and found in a lot of different places, these fruits can be eaten raw. They can also be made into jam and can be used to make tea. They are rich in fiber and in vitamins. That is why they are very healthy as well. Our next plant is the hibiscus plant. There are many different types of hibiscus plants all over the world. There are over 200 varieties of this. And the flowers, along with its leaves, are known to help darken your hair. It helps in hair growth, and that is why it is used in Ayurveda as an important source for hair health. The leaves, the flowers, and the roots are also known to have a lot of different medical properties, and that is why they can also be used to make tea. The roses. A wide variety of roses are available all over the world. Over 300 of them. They come in different sizes, they come in different shapes, but what all of them have in common is that they're very healthy and they smell amazing. Rose flowers are therefore used to make perfumes, and they can also be used in cosmetics, skincare, and to make your skin look very beautiful and healthy. Eaten or used as tea, rose is also helpful for your digestive system. Next, a very thorny plant, but also very useful, the aloe vera. You can use just a little bit of water to grow this plant, and they grow very well. These plants are used to help with any kind of burns on the skin, to moisturize the skin and make it smooth and healthy. And when eaten, they're also antibacterial, antiviral, and have a lot of antiseptic properties. Basically, they're very healthy. Ajwain. Now, your kitchens usually have this one as a seed. If you go into your kitchen and open your spice boxes, you will find ajwain seeds everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly. Now, ajwains are very important, especially in Indian cooking, because they are fragrant and they taste very nice. Ajwains are also quite healthy because they help you with cold, they warm your body up, they help you with stomach issues and with your bones. So next time your mother prepares something with ajwain, eat them because it's very healthy for you. Now, next I have a question for you. Those of you who remember the school, can you tell me how many of these plants are there? How many of them are there? 4, 5?
I think almost all.
Almost all. Yes, all of the plants are there in our school because all the pictures were taken from our school. Thank you, ma'am. Even though you haven't seen the school, you know it. All right. So this is a little bit about the medicinal plants that you can find in our school. I hope you had fun. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your program. Deepa ma'am, back to you.
Thank you, Jayashree ma'am. Now it's time to know the winners from the timely section. So over to Savita ma'am to know more about the winners.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Today, the 5th June, celebrated as a World Environment Day. On this occasion, our school had conducted lots of events for the students. Many students had participated. I am proud to announce the winners of these events. The first event is a plant a seed. Plant a seed. The winners, first place go to Pritam Khanna, grade 2nd. Second place goes to Gaurav, grade 3rd. Prajwal Irakal, first place, grade 4th. Second place, Likisha, grade 4th. The second event is poster competition. Pranav, B, first place, grade 3. Pratik Reddy, grade 2, second place. Guru Karthik, first place, grade 5. Second place goes to Vaidegi, grade 4th. The next event is Immune Booster. First place goes to Pratik Reddy, grade 2. Purvaj Gowda, grade 3. Guru Karthik, first place, Guru Karthik, grade 5. Second place, Shrestha S, grade 4. Then fourth event is do it yourself craft work. First place goes to Pratik, grade 2. Second place goes to Rochan, grade 3. Next, Kushi S, grade 4, first place. Sai Roshni, grade 5, second place. The fifth event is collage work. First place, Vivan Agarwal, grade 2. Second place, Shashank, grade 3. Smita, first place, grade 4th. Navinja, grade 5, second place. The sixth event is pen and paper work. Ma'am, next. Yeah. First place, Samartha, grade 3. Second place, Prakriti, grade 4. Grade 2, sorry. Shantanu, grade 4, first place. Srivarsha, grade 5, second place. Now the last event is animal co-extensions. Vivan Agarwal, grade 2. Shashank, grade 3, second place. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Deepa, ma'am.
Thank you, Sadhana, ma'am. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations, winners from both primary and secondary sections. All participants and winners would receive the e-certificates in a week, and the winners' prizes will be presented after the school reopens. Parents are the most important partner in a child's education along with the school. I request Ms. Kavya, parent of our student Kaushik of grade 4, to share her valuable views. I request those who have unmuted to kindly mute. I request Ms. Kavya, parent of our student Kaushik of grade 4, to share her valuable views about the event and our Environment Day activities. Over to Kavya, ma'am. Kavya, ma'am, are we audible to you? Kavya, ma'am?
Kaushik, mother?
Yeah, Kaushik of grade 4.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Some technical problem is there, so that's why.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Environment Day. First, I'm Kavya, so I'm a parent of Kaushik D. He's studying in a 4th standard. So first, I would like to say thanks to our principal Vani ma'am, because ma'am has conducted so many competitions like collage, poster making, plant sapling, craft making, drawing regarding how to save the water and how to save the trees. And even the Geeta ma'am and the class teacher Savita ma'am also motivated the students every day to do the activities. And also she gave instructions how to do, what to do. So I'd like to say thanks to Geeta ma'am and Savita ma'am also. And the student also took this competition very seriously. They have done all the competitions very creatively and joyfully. So environment plays an important role in a healthy living and existence of life on earth. So we should not destroy our environment. We should protect our environment, and also we should save our environment. If we save the trees today, the trees will save our life in future. So ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪರಿಸರ ದಿನದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪರಿಸರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಿನ ವಾತಾವರಣ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಶುಚಿಯಾಗಿಡಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗದು. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಸರನ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ. ಸೊ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಇಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಿನ ವಾತಾವರಣನ ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕು, ಶುಚಿಯಾಗಿಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಬೆಳೆಯುವ ಸಿರಿ ಮೊಳಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎನ್ನುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಂದಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳು. ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಏನ್ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಬೆಳೆದು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ತಪೋವನ ಶಾಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಇಂದಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಸರನ ಹೇಗೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಪಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬೆಳೆದು ಅದನ್ನ ಅವರು ಪಾಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನ ಬರೋ ಜನರೇಷನ್ಗೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಪೋವನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ, ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ತಪೋವನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡೇ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Thank you, Kavya ma'am, for your encouraging words.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Immune boosting is a trending topic during the COVID-19 pandemic. The food you eat plays a key aspect in determining your overall health and immunity. Over to Gunjan ma'am to know about the wonders of immunity boosters.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gunjan from Tapovan. During 2 Environmental Day week, our school has organized various competition. In that, immunity booster making competition was also there for primary and high school and middle school children. On that, I'm going to present a small poem in Hindi. और इस कविता का शीर्षक कुछ इस प्रकार है. इस कविता का शीर्षक है इम्यूनिटी बूस्टर का कमाल. कोविड-19 के इस काल में बस एक ही है सहारा, काढ़ा काढ़ा काढ़ा. पूरे विश्व ने लिया इसी का सहारा. इम्यूनिटी को बूस्ट करने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है काढ़ा. मगर कोरोना के इस लॉकडाउन में बाजार कैसे जाए कोई बेचारा. क्योंकि आज घर पे रहें, सुरक्षित रहें, यही सबसे कुछ कम थे, पर हम भी कहाँ कुछ कम थे. लगा दी अपने तपोवन के छात्रों की सेना और दादी और नानी के नुस्खों से हमारे छात्रों ने कमाल कर डाला. कोरोना से लड़ने का तरीका हमें गर्व है आप पे. इसी तरह बच्चों आप करें और आविष्कार ताकि तपोवन स्कूल बने एक मिसाल. हम सभी शिक्षकों की शुभकामना आपके साथ है. धन्यवाद.
Gunjan ma'am.
Everyone, here again I am Gunjan from the Tapovan Nest. And here are the little ones from the Tapovan Nest from class LKG, UKG and first standard. Our little champs are trying to make this earth beautiful. And I believe that their tiny hands have a power to change this world. Thank you everyone for watching the slides. Over to you, ma'am.
Over to Geeta ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. My little ones, in a short time, you have done a fantabulous job. I really appreciate you. And the parents, they have given their great work you have done. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta ma'am, and thank you, Gunjan ma'am. It is lovely watching.
Thank you, Gunjan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Animals are immensely to provide food and for service. Throughout history, animals have helped humans. Pets are part of our everyday lives and part of our families too. Over to Jyoti Raman ma'am to know more about the animals in our ecology. Over to you, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Thank you. Thank you, Deepa. I'm going to discuss. Today I'm going to discuss the role of animals in our ecosystem. Ecology and ecological system. You all know what is ecology, right? Ecology is that branch of science which deals with relations of various organisms to one another in their physical environment. Animals have a major role to play in maintaining the natural ecological balance. In this process, the plants have an equally important role since both are dependent on each other. We all know smaller animals eat plants and the larger ones consume these plant-eating animals or smaller animals for their nourishment and survival. When these animals die, they provide food to other animals or other microorganisms. Additionally, Deepa ma'am, just wait. Additionally, providing nutrition to the soil. This helps the plants in their growth. This cycle continues and each one provides nourishment to the other. Secondly, the carbon dioxide exhaled by the animals is used up by the plants and the oxygen released by the plants is inhaled by the animals. Animals also help in the reproductive system of the plants. You know, bees are the best carriers, major carriers of pollen. And what do they get in return? They obtain the nectar of flowers as their nourishment. And you know, some of the animals also help in the reproduction process by acting as carriers of seeds. Thus, the plants get dispersed over a larger area with the help of animals. Do you see how the animals are very, very important to our ecological system? Next slide, Deepa. The beautiful relationship between the animals and plants, or even animals and animals, has, however, been thrown out of balance. Of late, we find the forest areas are shrinking. Many of the animal species are dying or going extinct or on the verge of extinction. For example, in this picture, if you really see, the grasshopper is eating the plant, the frog is eating the grasshopper, the snake is eating the frog. So the cycle continues, right? But if one species dies, one of them, then what happens? The whole chain gets disrupted. And this is what is happening. We are losing a lot of animals in the, process in the world because of man's wrong actions. Now, next slide, please. Now, how to bring back the balance? Many of the governments are already working towards this. Of course, our government of India has also come up with a lot of programs, how to protect the animals, how to protect the animals from cruelty, how can you protect them from getting abused. Or even illegally traded. Now, many of the programs are there to protect our environment, like, you know, protecting forests, then protecting animals like tigers and elephants.
I now invite our Honorable President Sharma sir to address the audience.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Especially the teachers, students, and parents have to be congratulated for this wonderful program. It has been done very well. Now, today we are celebrating this World Environment Day. And the importance of this Environment Day is very much felt today compared to any other day in the life of anybody. today we are afraid of a size. We are not afraid of any Rakshasa or any lion or any tiger or anybody, but an enemy whom even I cannot see with my own eyes. And we are afraid of that virus. And imagine, it is calculated, the size of the virus is around 20 microns, very, very small in size. And the weight is in nanograms. And it is predicted that 1 gram of this particular virus can kill the entire population of this world. Imagine what is the strength of that virus. And basically what is this virus is really puzzling. We eat every day proteins in our food, and the proteins are nothing but made out of amino acids. There are about 27 or 20 plus amino acids which are all different. And these amino acids in a particular sequence makes a particular protein. And incidentally, the virus is also a protein. It is not an animal or anything which has got a life. It is a lifeless molecule like any other food. So the interesting thing is, if you eat this virus, your stomach will digest that like any other food. But if it goes to any other part, it creates all the confusion. And see, the wonder of the life is that such a small molecule of protein, which is in a different sequence than what normally we eat as protein, is causing so much of harm to the mankind. And we are at the loggerheads in fighting with that. So the other day I was talking to my doctor and he says, we always feel that we have achieved a lot of things in medicine, a lot of things in science. We sent our man to Mars, we sent our person to moon, all these things. But at the end of the day, the nature has shown that a molecule which is like any of your other food article is able to kill you, and you are not able to manage how to cope up with the bad effects of that. And this tells us that the nature is taking a curse on us. With this, many of the people have realized the importance of nature and preserving the nature. And people also started reminiscing what is that they have done harm to the nature, and why the nature has taken this curse on us and trying to defeat us and say that you are nothing before me. And in this particular context, preserving the nature and keeping the nature as it is produced by whoever is the creator, you call him as God or you call him as the Almighty or whatever it is the most important thing for any of us today for our survival. And this is a reminder from the nature that you are not superior to me. Thank you very much, children. Please keep this in mind for the future and then see that we preserve the nature. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request our chief.
Good, such amazing work the kids have done throughout the year and throughout the week, and one of the most happening schools, I must say. In fact, you guys, I would really request Vani ma'am that you should upload many more videos of your school all over. It is among the most topmost schools. Good evening, Principal ma'am, JVR Sharma sir, teachers, dear students. Congratulations to all of you on this phenomenal lineup of events related to Environment Day. Week-long program, Trash to Treasure. What a name and what an idea. Save Animals. Your beautiful environment video was again very nicely done. And my most favorite part was this Navagraha plant visual treat and the quiz. I hardly knew any of, I never knew that all these plants are Navagraha plants, though we come across them so often. I'm glad all of you understand the value of Mother Earth and have been tirelessly working on restoration from your end. Let's nurture the nature so that we can have a better future. Since 1974, 5th June is celebrated and marked as World's Environment Day across globe to sensitize people about the importance of protecting our environment and to take proactive steps for betterment of Mother Earth. What is it that we all have in common, kids? This is a question open to all of you. What do you think we all have in common? What is it? Absolutely, it is Earth and nothing else. Study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you. Since my association with your school, I've come across such wonderful ideas when even Vani ma'am, in fact, all of you have always gifted us something made out of trash. So that is like as close as we can get. Tapovan school students have been remarkable. Never fail to set high standards, challenge your previous actions, and outdo yourself and your thoughts. Vani ma'am and her dedicated team of teachers are worth all the praise. Indeed, all of you are blessed to be in such a warm environment. I'm sure by now all of you are well aware of the importance of saving every plant, tree, and growing more. All of you are well aware of the today, I think we should all, do you all know that the tissue paper that you use, how is the tissue paper made? Do you all know that? Pratik, do you know this? How your tissue paper is made? Don't we all use tissue paper to wipe our hands?
Oh, ma'am.
Okay, so tissue paper is made by...
It will be like a paper.
Yes. Now, you know how it is made? By cutting down trees. So, for making one tissue paper, you have to cut tree. And the more softer tissue paper, the more trees you have to cut. So, today, let us all from our side take us one small promise. That we all take a promise not to use tissue papers at all. The less tissue paper you use, the more plants are saved. Can we all do that? Can we all actually say, let's all promise that we will carry our own kerchiefs. We will carry our own napkins and not use tissue paper.
Okay, ma'am.
Sure?
Okay, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
That's very nice. Once again, I'm honored to be amidst all of you. It's such a pleasure and such an honor. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Resh. Your very presence is running. You are also in various programs, but still you made it. And children, you have really transferred the money for your prizes. Say big thank you to Rotary Junction, and then she just transferred the money also. So you will get.
Every child deserves it, ma'am. I mean,
unfortunately, because of lockdown, nothing can be done now. You will get your you will get your certificates within a week with your names. You have got a handful of certificates. Next prizes, definitely the moment the school reopens, you will get it. All the winners will get the winner certificate. So effort, loads of effort by everybody. Thank you so much, Rotary Junction ma'am.
Once again, thank you, Reshu ma'am, for taking time out of your busy schedule to interact with our students. Thank you so much. So that brings us to almost the end of the wonderful evening. Now over to Prema ma'am for the vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all. As you know you all, I am Prema from Tapovan School. I take this golden opportunity to thank our chief guest, Rotarian Reshu ma'am, for their gracious presence. Thank you very much, ma'am. I extend my gratitude to the founder of Tapovan School, Mr. JVR Sharma sir, and our beloved principal, Dr. J.A. Vani Sharma ma'am. Your encouraging words always helps us in making all our endeavors successful. Thank you, sir and ma'am. I would like to thank our Rotary members for sponsoring the prizes and encouraging our children to improve their knowledge. Thank you. I sincerely thank of our beloved primary HM, H.T. Geeta Rao ma'am, and our secondary HM, Janaki ma'am, and also our ex-HM, Jyoti Raman ma'am, for glorifying this function. Thank you all. And also, I thank all the children for their enthusiastic participation. Without you all, this would not have been a success. And all my dear parents, thank you very much for your kind support. And last but not least, thank you all our teachers for your hard work and dedication for making their environment day a huge success. And I especially want to mention our science teachers, Deepa ma'am, Sunanda ma'am, Sujata ma'am, Jayashri ma'am, and Lavanya ma'am for their excellent work towards this event. Thank you all. We really appreciate all your hard work and the time you all have spent to make this event a great success. Thank you very much. Once again, I thank one and all. Over to Deepa ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone, for the discipline as well as for all the support your parents and students have given us. Over to Vani ma'am.
Yeah, just Deepa, yeah, 1 second, please. Before we close the program, just want to remind everybody, today showcase the parents, children have worked 1 week and then now today we have only exhibited or what's culminated to commemorate the event of this way in a virtual way. What we were doing it in a real way before. And but tomorrow is aware of it. Interactors have created wonderful questions, effort silently behind the screen to activate and to promote their last project of the year. Others who have not yet noticed that must be there. There's a gentle reminder till tomorrow 3 o'clock like that. It will be open. Anybody who wants to participate in the quiz can participate. The amount you pay will go for their last project of the year. So kindly do that, and then don't worry whether we can issue here. Our support is to the children and their cause. So I expect each and everybody who is there here will actively participate in the quiz and make the children participate and then make it a big success. Once again, I stood by the cause of promoting protection to the environment. I again say that as our children who are getting the ill effects of a bad environment, so it is our responsibility to ensure that you learn and you nurture the nature hereafter. So it is our humble, it's very, very humble and simple presentation. Just now Reshu ma'am said, all the Navagraha trees are there in the school. Only all the medicinal plants are there in the school. All the animal pets also every now and then are protected in the school, whatever enters the school. So we as founders and the entire team stand by the nature. So let us together do the same thing around our houses, around the society, around the nature. Everywhere, wherever we go. So thanks once again. And Deepa, we are just on time. As per our calculation, you can find out, Deepa. Sorry for my closing sentences. I have taken another 2 minutes.
Can I take leave, ma'am? Can I take leave? Thank you. Bye, all of you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Devika, please. Geeta has something to say.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.